حي على الفلاح.
Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated that the Prophet ﷺ once passed by two graves, and those two persons in the graves were being tortured. He ﷺ said they're being tortured not for a great thing to avoid. One of them never saved himself from being soiled with his urine, while the other was going about with defamations to make enmity between friends. He ﷺ then took a green leaf of a date palm tree, split it into two pieces, and fixed one on each grave. The people said, "O Allah's apostle, why have you done so?" He ﷺ replied, "I hope that their penalty may be lessened till the leaves become dry." In the above hadith, it is clearly defined that the one who does not take precaution against urine deserves the torment of the grave. Imam Ibn Khuzaymah reported in his Sahih on the authority of Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, that the Prophet ﷺ said, urination is the main cause of chastisement in the grave. That is, for not having kept away from urine to touch one's body or clothes. One reason for this torment might be that not cleaning oneself from urine causes ritual impurity, and in the state of impurity, the prayer of the person is not valid. So it causes the annulment of the prayers, which is also another great sin. Another hadith reported by Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, the Prophet ﷺ said that in general, the chastisement of the grave is as a result of three things, three sins. First is backbiting. The second is slandering and carrying tales. And the third was negligence with regards to drops of urine. Who amongst us to some degree doesn't commit these sins? Especially in the first two, backbiting and carrying tales. Even the learned backbite people. And regards to drops of urine, we need to perform istibra. What is istibra? That we need to make sure that once we've cleaned ourselves, we need to be extra sure that no drops of urine come out and pollute our clothes and our bodies. Those who don't perform istibra and are not careful, without you even knowing, you will be committing this sin. Toilet etiquettes refer to a series of hygienic rules and standards established for the purpose of going to the toilet. Since in Islam, there is a special emphasis on purity and cleanliness, toilet etiquettes hold special significance. In fact, cleanliness is equated to completing half of an individual's faith. So what are the toilet manners for Muslims? Muslims are guided to access the toilet area when it is biologically necessary, meaning unnecessary trips to the toilet should be avoided, since the area is generally unhygienic and sinful due to the presence of shaitan. Before visiting the toilet, it is critical to not be carrying anything with the name of Allah, which includes the Quran, books on its interpretations, and jewelry with Allah's name. Moving forward, Muslims are asked to enter the toilet area with their left foot first. The followers of Allah are guided to leave the toilet with their right foot, since they are leaving a dirty place. Muslims are further guided to practice silence while they're in the toilet area, meaning they're not allowed to talk, read, sing songs, or have conversations with other individuals. Muslims are also strictly asked to avoid eating while they're in the toilet, as the area is dirty and it can be hazardous for the health too. Istinja refers to the practice of cleaning yourself after visiting the toilet. It falls under the jurisprudence of Islamic hygiene and is obligatory for all Muslims to follow. The obligation lies in the fact that it ensures sanitation and cleanliness. However, Muslims can also carry out the conduct of shataf. Shataf refers to cleaning oneself through a water spray. In order to keep modesty into account, Muslims are guided to cover their private parts after cleaning themselves through istinja or shataf. This factor will preserve the modesty and purity of individuals and prevent them from becoming a victim to sinful eyes. Muslims are guided to read the following prayer before entering the toilet. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal-khaba'ith, which means, O Allah, I seek refuge with you from evil and from the male and female devils. In this manner, the sinful attributes of the toilet are removed, and the Muslim can visit in peace. Abu Dawood and Ibn Majah narrated that the Prophet ﷺ said, "These toilets are visited by jinn. So when any one of you goes to the toilet, let him say, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal-khaba'ith. O Allah, I seek refuge with you from evil and from the male and female devils." Visited by jinn means that they are frequented by the devils with the intent to cause harm to people. Khubth means evil, and khaba'ith means evil souls, namely the devils, both male and female. So one is seeking refuge with Allah from evil and from those who do evil. If the Muslim says this dua before entering the toilet, Allah will grant him refuge from the devils. Muslims are guided to read the following prayer after exiting the toilet. Alhamdulillahi alladhi adhaba anil ada wa afa'ani, which means, O Allah, I seek forgiveness and pardon from you. All praise be to Allah, who has taken away from me discomfort and granted me relief. The scholars have stated that the reason why one should seek forgiveness when exiting the toilet is that it is for not remembering Allah while one was in the toilet. The Muslim regards that as a shortcoming and makes up for it by asking for forgiveness. Muslims are guided to not face the Qibla while they are urinating or defecating. Moreover, they are also forbidden to turn their back towards the Qibla during this conduct. In this manner, the purity of the Qibla is preserved. While cleaning, Muslim men are guided to wash from back to front, while women are guided to wash from front to back. In this manner, no filth will remain and cleanliness will be ensured. After visiting the toilet, Muslim men and women are guided to practice the conduct of istibra, which refers to not leaving any drops of urine on the urethra. This can be done by lying on the left side of the body, coughing, or simply walking. In this manner, individuals can feel at ease about the absence of filth in their system. In Islam, Muslim men are guided to avoid urinating while standing, unless it is extremely critical to do so. The notion of avoiding comes from the fact that splashes of urine can land on the body, making the individuals impure. Hence, spare clothes should be kept alongside if there is a critical need to urinate while standing. Individuals are guided to wash their hands after using the toilet. In this manner, any impurities are removed from the hands and the person becomes pure. it has links with one's health too, as cleanliness is a bystander for one's health too. Avoid urinating in water, cemetery, road, or the wall of a mosque. A mosque is a holy place for worship. Hence, urinating on a pure land should be avoided. Moving forward, while respecting the dead ones, this conduct should be avoided in the cemetery too. The road is used for people to walk plus travel on, and any form of filth and affects the process. As a result, urinating on roads should be avoided. Lastly, water is used to drink by all individuals, and drinking filthy water can have negative health consequences. Hence why urinating in any form of water should be avoided, especially streams. In the event of lack of access to water, Islam has allowed individuals to clean their private parts with stones and other related objects, as they carry the capability of cleaning filth too.